In this video, we will look at dimensional analysis. Now, when you look at your chart, what you're going to do is you're going to write any kind of conversion factor that you have as a fraction. So if I were using 12 inches equals 1 foot, when I use it, I will write it like this. Or I could be writing it like this. But regardless, you will need to use them as fractions. This all works because of fractions, because if you are doing multiplication of fractions, you can cross cancel things to make your life easier. That same concept is going to work on this dimensional analysis. So let's just take a look at an example first. We're going to look at example 4 on page 290. So example 4 on page 290 says change 8 feet to inches. And the way this works is you're going to take whatever you're trying to change and you're going to put it over 1 like a fraction. And whatever you know from your chart about feet and inches, you're going to put it beside it. So if you look at your chart, you know that 12 inches is 1 foot. And since you have foot up here, foot has to go down here to make it cancel. So this is your unit conversion, and it's got to be written as a fraction. Now what happens is the thing that you started with cancels, and you're left with what you're going towards. So 8 times 12 is 96 inches. And that would be my answer. Let's see. Let's say we were going to do 1,500 yards, 2 feet. So first of all, I would look at my chart and see if I know anything about yards and feet, and I do know that 3 feet is 1 yard, so I would write my original as a fraction. 3 feet is 1 yard, so I'm going to go over here, and yards must go down at the bottom so that the word yard will cancel. Yard cancels, and I'm left with feet, so 1,500 times 3 is 4,500 feet. So that would be the answer for that one. Let's see, let's do another one. Let's do example 5A, 12 teaspoons to ounces. So 12 teaspoons to ounces. Let's see, let's erase that. Make it look a little bit bigger. Okay, so 2 ounces. So I've got 12 teaspoons, and I'm going to write it as a fraction. I'm going to go over to my chart and see if I know anything about teaspoons and ounces. So let's see, I know teaspoons and tablespoons, and 1 ounce is 2 tablespoons. But do I know anything about teaspoons? And I don't. The only thing I know about ounces, or the only thing I know about teaspoons, is tablespoons. So I can make my teaspoon cancel by saying 3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon, but that's not what I'm going for. So right now I have tablespoons left. I don't want tablespoons, I want ounces. So I look and I see that I have 1 ounce is 2 tablespoons. So I go 2 tablespoons is 1 ounce, and that makes the tablespoons cancel, and I'm left with ounces. So on the top I say 12 times 1 times 1 is 12, and I have ounces left. 1 times 3 times 2 is 6. 12 divided by 6 is 2, and that leaves me with 2 ounces.